How we doing today, YouTube? D-Ski from D-Ski Grills back with another cooking video. And today we are making awesome pecan smoked whole chickens on the Old Hickory ACMM. Folks, can't wait to show you this cook. Another easy one to do. We're starting off, this will be a 2-day process. So we're starting off with a brine. So we'll get this brine all hooked up. I'll show you guys exactly how to do that. From there, the next morning, we'll season these two birds. Out on the Old Hickory pits, they go at 275 until they say they're done. So you know what we're looking for? We're looking for 165 in the white meat, 175 minimal in the dark meat. So you know what we'll do. I'll take it to the cutting board. I'll show you step by step how we're gonna do this. We can check out the ingredients real quick and then we'll go off to this brine process. So we are starting off with apple juice. We have celery. We have parsley. I have tarragon. Oregano. We have 3 navel oranges, kosher salt, and brown sugar. Okay, that's all we need to make the perfect brine for these chickens. We may add a little red pepper flakes as well. But what I'm doing now is I'm boiling the water, so I'll bring you guys up close. We'll start dropping these ingredients in right now. Do it live. Get this brine mixed up. I got about a gallon of water in this pot that you can't see right now, but we'll get up close. So you know what we'll do? I'll take it to the cutting board. I'll show you step by step how we're gonna do this. We'll get outside tomorrow, get those chickens going, and before you know it, we'll be at the cutting board checking out 2 awesome pecan smoked whole chickens on the Old Hickory ACMM. I wanna thank you as always for joining me, and let's get cooking. Okay folks, so we're at the cutting board. Like I said, I have a gallon of water already coming up to a boil. What I want to do now is start cutting our ingredients up. So what I did is I broke off 3 stalks of celery. So that's what you see right here. And all we're gonna do is cut them in 4s, okay? Into the pot we go. After that, again, we have some tarragon, already pre-washed. And what we wanna do is grab a nice amount of that as well. So I'm grabbing 3 bunches. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, got that closed in. Next up, we go to our oregano. All right, we'll do pretty much the same thing. The stems are a little bit smaller, so maybe we'll add more, but we're gonna drop some stems of oregano in this brine. Let's get that going. So what we're looking for is those aromatic type flavors and smells, those earthy tones that's gonna build up an awesome brine for these chickens. I'm trying to save a little bit because what I have left is gonna go inside the chicken and it's gonna all be a part of that brine overnight. Okay, so we're saving some oregano. Next up, we have awesome fresh parsley. All right, and all I wanna do is get some cut up. Okay, I'm not worried about this. Here's a nice chunk of parsley, in we go. All right, we'll keep the rest for the chicken. Now we're coming back with our traditional brine, and that's just your regular brown sugar and kosher salt. Okay, so here's what we got going on. This is a 1/2 cup. That's all we want to use. Okay, so let's get this in. And a 1/2 cup may be too much. I'll tell you what, we're going to do a 1/4 cup. Because we're going to season tomorrow, and what you don't want to do is have your bird too salty. All right, then we'll come back with a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. All right, and then there we are with our brown sugar. Last but not least, folks, we're coming with our oranges, and all I want to do is 1/4 these. And into the pot they go. Now you're talking about citrus notes. I'm telling you, these chickens are going to be awesome. We're doing 3 oranges. These are some good looking oranges too. Man. Okay. And our last one. Okay. All right, folks. So this is what we have going on. I think I'll even come back with more apple juice. I only put about a 1/2 gallon of water. I wanted the rest to be apple juice so we can have a mix of both. I'm telling you, these fruits and these earth tones, they just make up an awesome brine. So we're coming back with our apple juice. I'll get you in close to make sure you can see this, but this is going to be amazing. All of our apple juice goes in. All right, now this was 64 ounces, so a half gallon. All right, let me get you up close, let you see what we got going on here. So here's our brine. We're gonna let it come up to boil. I'll put a lid on it and just let it cool right here on the stove. Me and my wife are gonna have a date night, but what I really want to do is just get this going. When I get back home, all I'm gonna do is pour this brine over the chickens and then put them in the refrigerator until morning. So I just wanted to show you that process. That's all it takes, folks, to build up a awesome, flavorful brine for your chickens. I'll catch you guys in the morning. Welcome back. It's day 2. The brining process is complete, so I just want to show you what we have. We have our 2 chickens inside the bag here. They stayed in a cooler with this awesome brine for about 14 hours, all right? So I'm going to take this over to my larger sink, get all the brine discarded, then we'll meet at the cutting board and start the seasoning process. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, folks, so we've gotten the brine discarded. I cleaned the chickens off and made sure to get all of the herbs that I stuffed on the inside out as well. So what we have is 2 awesome 5-pound birds sitting here on the cutting board, and it's seasoning time. So we're gonna come back first with my tried and true, the It's Incredible. And what I wanna do is just get a nice coat of that on these chickens on both sides. Okay, so again, we'll get it on both sides, but we'll start first by getting both of our rubs on, flip, and repeat, okay? Now remember, this thing brined for over 12, 13 hours, so I'm telling you folks, this thing is packed with flavor. It's gonna have all of those citrus notes already built into these chickens. Most of your work has been done, so now it's just time to put some awesome smoke on these chickens, come back to the cutting board and just salivate in all of this awesomeness that we're doing today. So we use the It's Incredible for the base coat, and we're coming back with the GQ Barbecue, the rub. Haven't used this in a while. It's been in my arsenal for a minute. So we want to hit it with the rub as well. And again, I just want to get a nice coat of that on here as well. All right, so this is what we got going on this side. All we're gonna do, folks, is flip and repeat, but I wanted to show you this process. These are 2 awesome brine chickens that we are gonna go outside in a minute, and we're gonna get that Old Hickory pits fired up, get it set for around 275 degrees, let these babies sit in there, hang out until they're done, which will be around maybe 3 hours, 3.5 hours max. All right, I'll see you guys when it's time to go check out the pit. Okay, folks, we are back at the Old Hickory pits. Just wanted to show you the grill setup for today. So we're using Kingsford Professional briquettes today. So we get those babies poured in right into our fire basket right here. Now these truly do burn longer than just regular Kingsford, so let's get that in. Now remember, when you're firing up the Old Hickory pits, it takes about an hour to get the temperature. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some poured in here. We're gonna go right off into our chimney like we're doing now and get some briquettes in there. All right. So the idea, folks, is to go ahead and get this fired up. Once it ashes over, we'll pour it right into our fire basket here, shut it down, set our temp for 275 degrees. Let this baby come up to temperature again in about an hour. In the meantime, the magic is continuing to happen on those chickens inside on the cutting board. So this is an awesome day to make some great smoked chicken. So let me go ahead and get this fired up and we'll get back together once it's time to get this grill up to 275. Now with this ash catcher, this thing works really, really well too. Let me get this fired up. It allows you to put your chimneys right here. And boom, you're good to go. I'm going to pull this out because once this gets fired up and ashed over, we're going to pour directly on top of these unlit coals. That's what we got going on, folks. I'll see you guys when it's time to get this thing plugged in. We'll get up to 275, and then we'll be adding 2 awesome smoked chickens to the Old Hickory Pits Ace MM. See you in a bit. Folks, we are back at the Old Hickory Pits Ace MM. As you can see, we're at about 260 degrees. It's time to go ahead and get these chickens on this awesome smoker. And you know we're at the part of the video I love the most, and that's let's get cooking. Look at these 2 beautiful chickens ready to go on. Marinated overnight in that awesome brine full of herbal and citrus flavors. Folks, this is going to be amazing. All right, we're going to get this baby opened up. And like I said, I removed the top wrap, so we're going right on. Let's get in this baby. And we'll put our second one right next to it because there's ample room in here on this awesome pit. All right, that's what we got going on. Let's get it shut back down real quick. Then we'll go ahead and get our pecan smoke rolling. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead now and get this fire set up. Again, this cook will take about 3, maybe 3.5 hours. We're gonna roll with an awesome pecan log. That's gonna be how we hit this thing with smoke flavor. We may add both of them. I have 2 logs for this cook. We'll check out and see how this fire is looking right now first. All right, so let's get our basket opened up. Get this thing pulled out. Okay, so here's what we got. Our charcoal's looking really good. We may get them both in here and be done with it. And this will probably power us through the whole cook. That's what's so good about it, all right? So again, these are wood fire cookers. Here's my other log. And I might be able to get it in. If I can, it's going to be just awesome. Because we can just be done with this. I just don't know if I can make it fit. If I had this log of different size, it might work just like that. Okay? We're going to leave it like that. See what we got going on, okay? Try to get this baby shut back down. Plenty of room, folks. So we have 2 pecan splits. We got our charcoal still rolling. It will ignite those splits right away. We got our grill up to 260 degrees, still heading for that 275. And with that thermostat function, all we have to do is sit back and do whatever we want to do. We got at least 3 to 4 hours worth of cooking before anything has to be done. All right, let me take you back here. We lost a little temperature as we opened the door, but we'll be heading back to 275. So I'll get back with you in about an hour and we can see how these chickens are coming along. See you in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back. We are 1 hour into this cook, and I just want to show you the sheer efficiency and the awesome set it and forget it type function you get with the Old Hickory pits. Look at this baby sitting right at 270 degrees. We don't have to worry about anything. We have a thermostat controlled gauge that keeps our temperature in place. We can move about, do what we have to do. I just went and got my truck washed. I want to show you this beautiful, beautiful pecan smoke still billowing out of the stack. Look at this, folks. Absolutely amazing. So this will be our first look. We'll do this together. Let's see how these 2 whole chickens are coming along. We'll get in and out. We won't be with the door open too long. Beautiful smoky environment. Okay, I want you to see beautiful. All right? I hope you can see this. Let me get you closer. This is what it's all about. These are 2 beautiful smoked chickens made on the Ace MM. I'm going to get it shut back down before we lose our temperature. Next thing we'll do is check internal temps in the next hour. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, folks, we are back. We are 2 hours into this cook. You can see we're sitting at right around 280 degrees now on the Old Hickory pit Ace MM. It's time to get this opened up and start checking internal temps. So what we're using today, folks, is a ThermoPro, and I love this thing. Right when you start opening it up, you get the temperature. So you can see we're in Texas, starting to warm up here. It is mid-July right now. So let's get this baby opened up, start checking our internal temps. We may be done right now, being 2 hours in. We're gonna get this baby open. I'm gonna pull this grate out a little bit and just let you see these beautiful chickens. Look at this, folks. Beautiful color. We're gonna go ahead and start the probing process. We're gonna go first into the dark meat. So we'll go right here into this leg. Oh man, we're at 202, okay? We're ready. We are ready, folks. We're gonna go right here into the breast. The breast says we have a little bit longer, 154. So we may go a little bit longer, folks. No big deal. All right, let's go into this leg here. The legs say I'm done, but the breast says give me a second. Now this breast says 175. Look at that. Okay, let's try to probe another spot of this breast just to make sure we got the right temp. Hope you can see this. We're at 166. What I'm going to do is give this about 15 more minutes and get this baby pulled, okay? I think we're where we need to be. So remember, dark meat, we need to be at 175. And white meat, we need to be at 165. So pretty much we're done. I'm going to give it maybe 5 more minutes. Bring these babies to the cutting board, let them rest. Look how beautiful they look, folks. Awesome brine, smoked with pecan wood chicken on the Old Hickory Ace MM. I'll see you guys at the cutting.
Okay, YouTube, we are back checking out the final product of our awesome pecan smoked whole chickens made on the Old Hickory Pits Ace MM. Folks, let's talk about what we did real quick before we just truly pick these babies up and cut into them. We started off yesterday, folks, with a brine that was made up of brown sugar, kosher salt. We had celery, folks. We actually add some herbs, and we had parsley, we had tarragon, and we had oregano. We boiled that. We let it sit and cool, pour that into these chickens. But also, we stuffed the chickens with those herbs so they can continue the infusion process. Let's not forget the oranges and the apple juice that we had in there. So we came with earthy tones. We came with citrus tones. We built up flavor, all right? This morning, we got started. We hit it with the It's Incredible. We came back with the Rub by GQ Barbecue, and we put that on top of these chickens. Then we went outside, folks, fired up the Old Hickory Pits Ace MM. Got that baby to 275, added these two beautiful chickens, hit them with pecan smoke. Then they sat there for 2.5 hours until we reached the right internal temp, which was about 165 in our white meat, 175, 185 in our dark meat. Folks, I am so excited. These things have been sitting here on the cutting board for about 15 minutes. Let's pick them up and see what we have working here. I think we have a juicer ranch happening. Let's see what we got, folks. Look at this, folks. I want you to see something done right, okay? This is chicken done right. Let's grab the other one. Let's grab the other one. What do we got going on here? Oh my goodness. All right. Now we have to cut into it. We can't be messing around here. Let's get cut into one of these babies. I'm going to flip it over. Look at this. Look at this beautiful chicken. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's just done through and through. That's what it's all about here. All right. We're going to go right in here and we're going to cut just a little bit into this thigh and leg area. So we're going to get our leg quarter going. I want you to see something before we even finish it. Look at this. Look, folks, if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to my channel. Let others know what D-Ski Grills is up to. And as always, at D-Ski Grills, grilling is not a pastime. It's a passion. I am making a mess of this chicken because I'm so excited. Excuse me for that. Look at this beautiful leg quarter. Look at this, folks. Done right. We're going to get us one bite and close this video out. Oh, my goodness, I'm so excited about it. Look at that. Done through and through. Look at the juices flowing. This is what it's all about. This is pecan smoked chicken done right. Guys, girls, give this recipe a shot. You will not be sorry. Sit back and enjoy some of the best smoked chicken you have ever had. I'll catch you guys on the next one.